So let's start. How well did the Blackout beta went?
Fantastic. I mean, we were overwhelmed with the response that we received from the community. You know, the studio and everybody poured their heart and soul into this, and to see the response that we were able to get through the beta, but also the things that we learned from that moving forward is spectacular, where people are going to notice a big difference at launch from all the things that we learned. So, it's just been overwhelming. I don't even know where to start.
And the zombie mode looks like very good and with a deep story.
Correct.
Could you tell more about it, about the challenges, the characters?
So this year, as you mentioned, we've got 3 zombie experiences on disc. Both Voyage of Despair and 9 are with all new characters. So this year we're celebrating 10-year anniversary of zombies, and what better way to do that than start a new story. So you're going to find out about Scarlet, Diego, Stanton, and Bruno. What brought this crew together? Where are they going? What are their adventures? And then we also have Blood of the Dead, which is a remake of the Mob of the Dead. So even if you don't necessarily know this new story because it's brand new and you're used to the older story, there's something there for you as well to follow Richtofen and Takiao.
So we could see now that Black Ops has focused on multiplayer game. It doesn't have a campaign, doesn't have a story mode. Does the zombie mode compensate for it with the story and characters? There's
definitely a story and characters there. I don't know, compensate, maybe not the right word, it's additive. It was really important from us early on, listening to the community about bringing fans social experiences. It's much better to play a game with your friends. So we've really focused on multiplayer, being able to play with your friends, Blackout playing with your friends, and obviously zombies.
And the gameplay and visual, I played the closed beta, and it looks like intense and hardcore. The intention was to feel more realistic than the other Call of Duties?
Treyarch has its own art style. What was important, though, I think what you're seeing is the art really reflects on, we wanted multiplayer to feel very gritty and tactical, right? And so you kind of have to marry those two visually, right? And knowing that was one of the design philosophies for us to bring back Pick 10, to be able to create that squad using your specialist and finding a specialist that fit your play style. All of that was wrapped together in what you see in our current multiplayer offering.
Now, I don't know if it's a meaningful question, I don't know, but I mean, Battle Royale, it's like a fever nowadays, right? And with Blackout mode, you think that this will harm other multiplayer modes like the classic ones or even the zombie mode?
Right. I don't think it harms anything. It's a different experience. When you look at multiplayer, right, it's about that team working together, very tactical, small space. Either you're playing objective modes or TDM. When you go into zombies, it's about rounds and how far can you get and unlocking Easter eggs. Blackout offers a different social experience where you're going to be able to land in this huge world that's 1,500 times bigger than our Nuketown map. And you're scavenging, you're looting, you're working together as a squad. When are we going to move? Working with, what do you have? I need ammo. I need health. What kind of armor do you have? So really working together in this big world, open world environment offers a distinct way, in a different way, that people haven't played in Call of Duty in the past.
And the progression on multiplayer, other like 2DM, it's like, does it compensate for hardcore players, to casual players? Like, I play 1 hour a day against a player that plays 24/7. Do I get harm, or I don't know?
Well, again, the progression is always, obviously, the more you play, you have the opportunity to unlock things. But progression generally is something that we work very hard with. There's going to be different ways to progress and earn up through your ranks. So it's really about being successful. So one of the things we mentioned is in multiplayer, because we wanted to keep it from hardcore to casual, that if you play a character like Crash as an example, we're not rewarding this time around as much for KD. It's really about score. So you can actually help your team earn score right? Without necessarily worrying about is what's my KD. So we've really tried to give players different ways in which they can rank up and progress based on each individual's play style.
Okay, I think that's it.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure.